Let's see what we can do, huh? Let's see. Everyone, welcome. Monarch Wilderness. Kept secret, but not forgotten. These two are DLCs. Like I said, we're gonna wait. But retrieve the gunship targeting module. That's what we're gonna do. A UDL gunship has crashed on Monarch. And both MSI and Ico-class desperately want it. Reach the ship and take the target module from its central terminal. Where is it? Over there. So I say, let's just fast travel over there. Let's start. Monk! Thank you. Already with the 4 coins. Appreciate it. So here we have it. Let's get it.
I'll keep an eye on things out here.
I'll keep an eye out. Go on ahead, boss.
Ooh, we're going in alone. We're going in alone. Okay. Let's check it out. Aero Captain Matsuki card has been removed. The current time is... yeah, error. Which indicates that the captain's shift is still ongoing. Failing to report to duty is a violation of UDL policy. Let's run diagnostic. Main terminal online, bridge offline. It seems like we've already viewed the logs. 3.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
I'm doing it as hard as I can. Hell yeah! Hell to the yeah. So. Monk, thank you for the 5 gifts. Appreciate it. Let's get over there. Let's get over. Over on TikTok. Thank you. Assault rifle, okay. Should we go up? Do we have a flashlight? Can we go up there? No, let's just... oh. Nothing. All right. Okay, we're going in. Use? No. Use? Use. Ah. Okay, let's save just in case. Okay, let's do that first. That was the targeting module. I guess we're fine. Huh? Let's go. Poof! Alrighty then. Optional. Okay. Who do we give it to? To Sanja or Graham? No. You know what? Sanja, we become friends with him. So I think we'll give it to him. That is... yeah, Stellar Blade Ruins. No. No. Yeah, Amber Heights. We're going there, Vikings. Hey! Me wife, welcome. Amber Heights. Oh, this was so wrong. It's not here, Vikings. This is Graham. It's the wrong one. I thank you all for the follows. Appreciate it. Ryder! Good to see you. Yeah, let's just go to Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade, Stellar Bay. Okay, and let's give it to Sanja.
So here's the thing about tossball. Tossball is played from the heart.
Okay, I'm with you so far. Play from the heart. Easy.
There are other schools of thought. Some say you gotta use your head to play tossball. Those people have concussions.
Oh, gosh. That sounds, really dangerous.
Tossball's a celebration of danger. Take the hacker. The hacker's job is to trample right through the enemy's defense. Best hacker in the league's a fella by the name of Take It Easy Tatum. 59 injuries to his name in 3 non-consecutive seasons.
Take
Why
it
do they
easy,
call him
Tatum.
Take it easy, Tatum?
Oh, that's what the mediators used to shout out every time he'd go into a bloodthirsty frenzy.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Take it easy, Tatum. Huh? Well, we have the...
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
Well, you're
I
in
don't
luck.
suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
I mean... Well, why do you need a targeting module?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapon system?
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever
that's
be
true.
a threat to us again.
That is
Gotta
true.
hand it to you, Sanjar. That ain't a bad plan.
No.
It's absolutely foolproof. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
Okay. Well, I don't see how UDL is going to let you keep their toys.
The board's own salvage and recovery clause 32B would say differently.
Okay.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
What's so bad about the Icon class reaching the gunship?
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
Maybe.
You said that like it's a problem.
The board would consider us complicit in
What?
any of their folly.
Of course.
That would only get us ousted again.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
Yeah, good point.
Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
Okay. Okay, enough about the gunship.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
Yeah, but what we have, like... According to the ship's logs, they suffer some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Well... Well, perhaps there's something deeper going on.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
Okay. Well, can you agree to a truce with our Icon class?
They're all mad.
Yeah.
And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your reviews, Anja. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Yeah, but it's true.
Remember what we practiced, sir?
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Okay. Okay. Hell yeah. Welcome, Vikings. I see you, Max. Wooly. Ghost. Welcome. Well, you're good with the detail because you're someone who sees the big picture. I feel like he does see the big picture. Don't like... the people who wrote the reviews are the same type of people who deal with on the board.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
No. Well, how did things get so bad between you and the Iconoclast?
How do these things ever start? once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people. But where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He won't hear reason now, and I wouldn't trust him again.
Well, that's true. That's true. Ending, you say you have no idea what you still have to do. I know I have the DLC, but I don't want to play the DLC yet. I want to wait with the DLC. Well, what about Graham's second in command, Zora?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo. I'd be willing to consider it, but I'd need to see her review first.
Well, I already found it in a terminal in Cascadia.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting,
Okay.
I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Well, very well. Let's do it. Take the caster on the handle switch on each swing. Okay, hell yeah.
Here's the other thing about tossball. Tossball is all about scoring goals.
Scoring goals. Got it. And you can score a goal by kicking the ball, throwing the ball, or
running it into the Saturday goal if you're a visitor. Or the Sunday goal if you're on the home team.
Okay, so if you're on the home team, you want to run the ball into the Sunday goal? Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
You can also kick it,
What?
that's called a foot goal. Or throw it, that's called a hand goal. Running's worth more points, but it's got some risks. You could get cleaved, hacked, winged, bronzed. You could tumble the ball in the Wednesday zone, also known as getting humped.
Felix, are we still talking about tossball, or...
Well, yeah. What'd you think we were talking about?
Crazy bastard. Can't wait. How you in rep in the factions? I have no idea. I don't know. Never much cared for it. Can't wait for that Worlds 2. That's why we're playing this. Got a hype off the Xbox Game Showcase. You know? Maybe a little too hyped. Maybe a little too much, huh? Okay, let's go over there. Made my dude look kind of like Doomslayer. Ooh, I mean, hey.
The infamous Amber Heights.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Zora. Where is she? There. Yeah, I think that's better. At least, that's what he agrees on, so... Let's do it.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out a town. You mean this is the same place?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby raft
My old
nest.
people. Let my people
It's
go.
mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Okay. Amber Heights Gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code,
True.
all those deaths, Captain. All that blood is on their hands.
Well, why we keep this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Well, a random door code doesn't sound useful.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, Maybe we can get some answers.
Okay. Okay, go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs.
Oh, we'll...
I'd send some help, but
no problem.
we're, you know, preparing for war.
Yeah. I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
I think this is the first time we talked to her.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Not yet. Oh yeah, we gotta do the quest first. Of course we do. Of course we do. Everyone, Vikings, how was your weekend? Huh? Was it good?
You really lived your whole life in Edgewater?
Yeah, until the captain picked me up. I was the town mechanic. Had my own little garage and everything.
Don't know how you did it. If I had to spend every day working on the board's machinery, I would have gone spare.
I don't think I belonged, really. Folks tried to treat me nice, but we didn't understand each other.
I'm glad the boss picked you up. Crew wouldn't be the same without you.
Ooh.
Real sweet, Felix.
Okay.
Right back at ya.
They get go make friends. Huh? Let's go. Sweet. Let's get to it. What? Open the sealed door. Of course. We got a market. There it is. Fast travel over there. I love fast travel. I don't know if I ever could do that supernova just because of the fast travel. I mean, sometimes you want to save time. And all that walking can become very boring. Look at this weapon, huh? Look at the weapon. Yeah, Max, have you started the DLCs? I'm gonna wait. Come on.
That's the last of them!
And so much ammo. So much. It's crazy. You know what? Let's take that too. Well, 20% faster run and 10% from armor buff does make the running easier. True, but still, I don't know. I still don't know if I can do that. Okay. Well, here we are. Enter code. Warning: unauthorized entry into the records room will result in immediate reassignment. Okay. Well, let's go in, search the area. Well, dead people is always a good sign, huh? Eye patch, yeah. Let's go. Ooh, dismantle. All of this beautiful, beautiful dismantle. Pick that up. Was nothing in. I'm just playing this game, Vikings. Yeah, I want to check that out. Search the area. Yeah. We got to see what that is.
Great work.
So, inventory. That's the lighter. Could it be this? This cartridge contains research data for Project Lorem Ipsum. Yeah, it doesn't say what. Is it supposed to be like that? They chose to not name it. What? Said on Discord, I'm at the last mission on the main quest, but since it said it would make unavailable to play DLC or side quests until I finish the story of that part, I started DLC first. I'll leave the ending for last. Okay. No, I'll wait. I'll wait with the DLCs. I'll do the DLCs after the main quest. Work order. Dell speak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outpost. Okay. We got signal from Amber Heights, Stella Bay, or Stella Blade. Let's go. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. Okay. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin, something, has perished due to workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak caverns. Okay. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings corporate board has officially enacted the hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. Okay. We're all gonna die for this damn fool, Aaron, I know it. Who is this? He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend. But those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Books and vases. Okay, vases. Screw that bride fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Wow. Okay. Shit. Kathy. You gonna play, Death Stranding 2 next week? Is that crazy that that is already coming next week? Huh? Roll your R's. Roll your R's. Huh? The fuck did I do now? At all. Cruise. Chris! I'll call you Chris! Chris! Like we would say, hey, no way. Cruise. Cruise. Hell yeah. Okay. You found a suspicious data. Cartridges may be what Sora is looking for. Yeah. Maybe it is. Let's get it. Well, if you're gonna be like that, Kathy, I'll just call you Kathy.
What was your family like, Felix? Did you ever know him?
I never knew him. I was a stowaway. That's what they call orphans who grow up in the back bays.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I must have been lonesome.
Come on, Parvati, who you talking to? Imagine me pining after my family. Yeah, I suppose I was a touch lonesome. But hey, look at me now. I made it. I got a ship and everything.
Yeah. I got a ship and everything, buddy.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Well, I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see.
Cartridges.
They're old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it.
Yeah?
Just like the one I found earlier. And here's a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
So he caused the attack?
Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live?
Mm-hmm.
Always figured Mr. Bryant for a man of character. In the end, though, he was just another name on a long list of frauds.
Yeah. He had us all fooled. Now I've got to sort out how to break it to the rest of my people. Look, I need to think. Plan. Figure out if I should talk to him or shoot him. Or both.
Shoot
Just
him!
Don't give him the module yet. Give me a little time. I'll meet you at his place.
Hey, boss.
Okay.
I've been thinking.
No, don't think.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Is this about Graham?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Yeah, don't go look for role models, Felix. You're just asking to be lied to.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Let's ask Kathy. Would I? If you would lack of space, put all the mods on the ship. Those take a shit ton of weight. Now like 100 kilos of mods on me. That's smart. Fuck that, I didn't think about that. Because they weigh like a fuck ton. 450 injectors saved. Try to say something. I don't know if I liked your tone, buddy. Don't know if I like your tone. What are you saying? Are you saying my character is... Are you saying he sucks? Never.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Never. Never. Hell yeah. Okay. Well. Land your ship. No. What? Hold on. Is it just gone? No, we need to talk to her. All right, hey. There. Come on. There.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Huh? So come back
Go
later?
take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Okay. Well, I gotta wait. We gotta wait. Isn't this in the same area? I think it is. Yeah, Slaughterhouse. I want to save. Because it seems like we can actually get in. Have we been in there before? No, we haven't. So, I mean, yeah, okay. Hey, we have been. What? Okay. No. No. So that's why. You know about the hidden entrance to this place? No! I've been looking for hours and so many times. Is it behind the waterfall? Check the waterfall. Ah! I knew it! Yeah! Is it behind the waterfall? It was just... That's perfect fucking timing. Let's go. And I killed the gods. Because I didn't fucking do it. is always the waterfall.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Yeah, do it. Keep quiet. Rocky, Manate, Daniel. Welcome all. Inventory logs. Past, present, return, exit. I don't think we're gonna...
Here they come!
Oh shit. I watched chat, Vikings. I watched chat at the wrong moment. Fuck yeah. Ah! Well, we killed the gods, so let's kill them too, huh? Yeah, you probably did. There we are. Kill them all! Disguise failed? Yeah. No wonder. Oh yeah. Turn the boss against him doesn't cause you to lose rep. I've never thought about rep once. So I don't really care now. He was sitting on a toilet. Wow, it's a lot of food. Yeah, the food. No thanks. No thank you. The guy in the toll had the disguise card. Well, I already found it. Okay, financial records. Yeah. Already found it. Don't you see? I found it downstairs. Messages. Rose. Factory's back online. Feels strange. Okay. No. There. We're on a killing spree today, Vikings. We're on a killing spree. Yeah. Ring. Oh. Well, we got what we came for. I mean, we killed the people, the guards in the front gate, so to kill these people doesn't matter. We're okay. We're okay. Hell yeah. Ryder! Wooly! No, it's Wooly. It's Wooly, actually. Ghost. Always good to see you.